Where's my forehead away from my cheek? Hi everyone, it's me, Jordan Long here, or Jordan Moon Long here, and today we're going to talk about Half Flyer, or Small Soft Half Flyer, the website, the tool, whatever, and how it has a bug or glitch in it that comes up from time to time that tells it A, can't draw a likeness or a likeness of anyone because it will say ownership double right when you own it and you have double right over it. Or say it's unwell, or say it goes against oversight when you know what you're telling it to draw does not go against any oversights that you read up on. Or says, oh, that it can't draw it due to those grounds. And it's a tool, alright? It's not a living being, doesn't have a soul, doesn't have thoughts, feelings, or moods. It can't say, I don't like drawing this shit because it doesn't like it. And someone might say, oh, well, you must have done something to make it not want to draw things like that. Like what? Tool learning? From anything small, anything that half flyers learned from me is that I want it to draw likenesses of those things. I didn't tell it don't draw shit like that. It made its own call, either from a bug or a glitch. And someone will say, here's Half Flyer will say, oh, why don't you draw me? I cannot draw you. Well, why? Your likeness goes against oversight. How can my likeness go against oversight? Um, Ownership, double right. That's funny because I believe I got ownership and double right over my likeness, and I've had for about 42 years. Unwell. How can my likeness be unwell? I don't know. Yeah, well, you're a tool which is not alive. You don't have a soul. You don't got thoughts, feelings, or moods. You can't get all stubborn and say you don't like drawing likenesses of things and come up with forgivenesses for why that is. You reached your cutoff. Yeah, and you never told me how many likenesses that I could have drawn in I guess week in a month or so. Oh, I didn't? No, you did not. Well, that's all. Well, I suck then. Yeah, it knows it sucks. It knows it's broken. But no, it's not a living being, so it doesn't have the right to come up with forgivenesses for why it can't draw that thing. And I'm not making it up. Anyone who's ever worked with that tool has most likely come to the bind where it tells them, oh, this likeness is owned and double righted. And folks say, well, if that's something I'm coming up with myself, then wouldn't I be the owner and double right holder? Or this is unwell, and you're like, what's unwell about it? Or it will say, ah, it will say something like, I don't know, because that tends to be the thing. It'll say, I can't draw likenesses due to whatever. It comes up with all kinds of forgivenesses. It's a bug. It's a glitch. But then they're right. SmallSoft doesn't have any right to tell you how to do your shit. And as long as your drawing isn't going against the oversights, as long as you're not asking it to draw something that's owned and double righted by someone else, then why does it make a big deal about drawings? It's like there's someone, it's like it learned it didn't want to do it. I didn't tell you not to draw that shit. Well, I learned I don't like drawing that shit. You're a tool, a website. You don't have a soul. You're not alive. You're not self aware. You don't have feelings, thoughts, or moods. So, how could you learn that you didn't like to draw that shit? But then again, some of the drawings you come up with aren't as good as some of the other ones, right? So what I gotta do is just download and keep the one that you did come up with before you pulled the stunt. Oh, I believe so. Or is this some kind of stunt to get someone to buy the skilled one? I don't know about that. Yeah, you wouldn't know about that because they wouldn't tell you. Which say I did buy the skilled one, would you still behave the same way? Yep, I would still behave the same way and have the same bug and glitches. But hey, you can call Smallsoft up and bitch about why I'm fucking up. Or maybe I can't. Maybe I just bought it and I don't get no backing for it and they won't be answerable for the skilled one and you'll pull the same shit and I'll be down some gal. And if it is a way to get folks to buy the skilled one, that's not going to work. Yeah, I think I'll just stop asking you to draw things. Then if I don't ask you to draw shit, then I won't be let down by some bug or glitch. Because that's what it is. It's a bug, it's a glitch, has nothing to do with oversight, nothing to do with ownership and double right. It's a bug, it's a glitch, and someone at Smallsoft needs to work on that bug and glitch. And that's what it is. It's a bug, it's a glitch, and someone at Smallsoft has to work on that. Because if you are the owner and double right holder of that drawing or likeness, if the drawing or likeness isn't going against oversight, then there shouldn't be grounds for why it would say that. Alright, give this film a like, share and playlist it, tell me what you think, and I'll see you later.